Hello and welcome back to the Squirrel Heed YouTube channel, and this is a channel update which I try and get out whenever I feel like it. Really, there's not really going to be any sort of schedule for the channel update videos, but basically I just want to go through some things with you. So let's get into it. So the first one that I want to address is FIFA 17 and the Ultimate Team series. Now I'm looking at that Youth Academy series and I'm thinking I don't know where to go with it at the moment, and I need your suggestions mainly because I think the way I should have started doing the building different league squads and stuff like that a long time ago, like building the Bundesliga squad, doing the Serie A squad, English Premier League and stuff like that. I should have done those from the start, and you're starting to see the fact that like me bringing it in halfway through the series when we were in Division 4 wasn't really helping us out at all. So I definitely need your suggestions in where to go with that. And one of the suggestions that I've got in my mind, or a couple of them, is to stick it just completely Premier League and just do it that way, and basically just stick with the Premier League squad. The only thing with that is that eventually, once we get all the youth players in, is that we're probably going to have to start bringing in like the best of the Premier League. Now, the other problem with that is if I go that route, is I'm not one of those that can like sit in open packs for hours and hours and hours and pull loads of decent players and informs and sell them for loads and buy your likes of having Sergio Aguero and Eden Hazard and stuff like that and Ibrahimovic. I'm not that type of. First off, I don't have the finances to do that, and I wouldn't even have the time to sit and do that and everything like that to go through it. So basically, what we'd be looking at, that's if we go the Premier League way, and that might, you might get some of the best of the Premier League, but I couldn't fulfill doing the best. So we'd have to really see what happens if I went down that route. The other route that I've got is to take it down a Liverpool route and tie it all into a Liverpool team basically, which I can do, and I've started doing that previously back in FIFA 15, I think it was, when I was doing Gerrard's Road to Glory. And Gerrard's Road to Glory is another possibility just off the top of my head. I could do Gerrard's Road to Glory, but he's got pretty low rated card, and I don't know. I thought that sort of idea might have, to be fair, might be the last chance we get to do it, since he's retired essentially, and he's now Liverpool's academy manager. So I mean, that's an idea as well. For me, it's probably looking between Gerrard's Road to Glory or a Liverpool sort of Ultimate Team series, and maybe go from there. I'm not entirely sure. Let me know what you think. It's very, very important that you guys get your comments in and let me know what you think, because I'd love to get your ideas so that I know what I'm making for you guys. So let me know what you think in the comments below about that. I took part in a goal setting session at the start of the year, and that was mind blowing. That was absolutely mind blowing. It was really, really cool. It wasn't what I thought it was at all. It was a session that broke down, like, you had to really think about stuff that you'd failed at before, and anybody who's open and honest about themselves, when you've failed and when you've done well, and identifying what did you do to do really well, and what did you do that made you fail that you could avoid doing in the future, so that you can be successful again. And that was really, really awesome, very, very needed, and it helped me set a good couple of goals that I wanted to fulfill. One of the things that I'm obviously wanting to fulfill is my lifelong dream, aside from obviously doing stuff on YouTube, which is obviously that is very awesome to do. And if it was ever to go onto a bigger scale, that'd be so awesome to do. It really, really would be. But the dream of mine, ever since I was a little kid, since I was about maybe 5 or 6 years old, and picking up this little blue guitar as a kid, and since then I've been a guitarist. So since the age of 6, I've been a guitarist. I'm 29 now, so I've been a guitarist for 23 years, and got pretty good. I'm not obnoxious enough to start saying I'm absolutely awesome. Yeah, I rule at guitar. No one's better than me. It's not that. I know that I'm very good at guitar, and I've got very good levels and skills in guitar and stuff like that. But I primarily want to be a composer, and I've done a good few projects and things like that where, one of the things that I actually contributed to went to the London BFI Film Festival, and it was just, there was two sides to that. It was very, very good getting it done, and also getting it shown out there and seeing what it was like and seeing the amount of publicity that it got as well, and it was unbelievable. The flip side of that was there was a bit of a fallout with the one of the people that were in the project, who was actually a friend of mine as well, and there was a bit of a fallout. There was some stuff that was my fault, for damn sure there was, but at the end of the day, things did take a knock. Composing took a complete knock, and I really started to, instead of like my SoundCloud account, I used to get uploads all the time, and then I really started to struggle with creativity. So one of the goals that I've set out to do this year is to compose 12 fully formed pieces of music, which would be one a month. I've got one due out, or due to be completed by the end of this month. So we're on the 22nd today. So by the 31st, should have the first track out. In between that, composing 2 ideas, which is obviously you're going to be trying to do 2 ideas, can be of any length, for every 2 weeks. So then you end up with about 24 ideas. You could have 12 fully formed ideas, fully formed compositions, 36 ideas in total over a year. Some of them fully formed, some of them not. And that's an unbelievable goal to have. You take 36 compositions in a year of some sort. That's quite big for some, especially if you look at band material, and you maybe look at your favourite band and look at the distance between the time they've released their latest album to the album that was before that. Sometimes it can be a 2 to 3 year period. So, and they'll have different contributing members. This is just me, and this is stuff that like I love writing things that's like metal, progressive metal, everything like that. That's primarily my styles, and the other side of it is doing like soundtrack sort of stuff. And the soundtrack sort of stuff is awesome. It's so fulfilling. Well, all of it is. It's all so fulfilling, but it's so creative as well. And it's basically, I'm wanting to get over the hump of the creative drop that I had last year in terms of music, and get back on track. So in my banner on YouTube, it's always said like sports, gaming, and music. And so far, I haven't put any music on, and that's why. It is because composing took a huge knock in the last year, but I'm wanting to bring it back and get a lot more regular. So what I'm basically saying is, when I come out with these videos, when I come out with these songs, sorry, and when I say songs, they are actually instrumentals, so I should just say pieces of music. But I'm probably going to do some sort of little video on them and then actually display the content, or you can go onto my SoundCloud. I'll leave a link and all that sort of stuff as well, and you can check it out. But those will be coming to the channel, and hopefully you'll be receptive to them. If whether you like the styles of music or not, that's absolutely fine. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Not a problem. If you do like it, cool. That's awesome. But that's what I'm aiming to do. Hopefully you'll like that. And I just wanted to get that out there as well. So yeah, thumbs up from there. The football videos are ticking over quite a lot. There's going to be a transfer video coming up at the end of the transfer window. Obviously, I'm not really going to be reporting anything because I could report links to Liverpool all day long, but I genuinely think that we won't be making any signings. At the end of the transfer window, I will then do another table prediction, because then we'll have about 4 months left of the Premier League up until May. So we'll basically be starting to get a very good idea of where the table's going to sit, and I'll do it from top to bottom. Well, from bottom to top, actually. Who's going to get relegated, right up to who's going to be the champion. And I'll be doing that at the end of January, so look out for that one as well. And gaming videos as well. So I finished off the Zelda playthrough and also did the Wonder Boy one that was on Master System. I'm currently recording the Streets of Rage one. Probably won't take too long. It's probably maybe one more episode or 2 maximum, but it's a little bit of fun and I like doing them. But what I want from you guys is, what retro videos do you want me to have? Retro gaming videos would you like me to make? Because I will play pretty much anything. There is no game in history that I will not try. Even if I suck at it, I will try it. Okay? And this can pretty much be everything as well. Like, if you were to look at like League of Legends and stuff like that, that's not retro, but I will try it, and I have tried it, and I suck so bad. I really, really do. I suck horrendously bad, but I'll try it. Even if you do get yelled at by the community and kicked off a game, it happens. It really does. But especially retro games as well. I really want to get back. I want to get into all of those. There's a lot that I have in mind already, but let me know what you'd prefer, and I'll try and make a video for them, or a series even, if it's got the longevity to have a series in it. And basically, another big thank you to all of you for still staying subscribed and for watching all the videos that I put out. You guys are legends. You got me over 50 subs now, which is awesome. And the target for this year, even though it might seem quite low to some, is to get 100 subscribers, because 100 subscribers would be that'd be pretty cool. And to do that, I want to make videos that you guys want to see. So let me know everything that you want to see. I don't care what type of video it might be, whether it's gaming, football, whatever, sports, anything. I will make that video. I will try something. Let me know what you think. It'd be so awesome to hear from you. Get your comments in the comments box below. Thanks so much for sitting through this. It's a bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but thanks for sitting through it. Drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new around here. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.